Hi and welcome, this is Gypsy Maggie Rose. I've missed you for a few days. I've had the grandsons over and that's like, bless their hearts, they're quite noisy and full on, as only 3 and 5-year-olds can be. But we're back. Okay, let's have a look. Capricorn. Well, Capricorn, it's a little bit torn. It's a little bit challenging. It's a little bit do you, don't you? And also a little bit damned if you do and damned if you don't. So it's like this crossroads thing, this being stuck in the middle that's around you now. But you need to make some solid decisions. This is about taking back control. It's about taking the reins in your hands and then going forward with it. It's about having a look at what you truly want and where you truly want to be, rather than where other people want you to be and what that connection is. Okay? Now, Aquarians. Aquarians, it's about balancing. Yes, you're juggling, but look, don't put your financial areas in jeopardy right now. This is what you're heading for. It's like, let's just have a little bit of restraint and a little bit of balance and a little bit of looking at things more clearly, a little bit of, I guess, not unemotional, but a little bit less of the emotion and a little bit more of realistic. You know, sometimes you have to simply get through things, even if you're not in that frame of mind or you're an emotional mess. You've just got to get through things. And for you now, it's getting through this work situation, getting this financial. This is where the focus needs to be, to being sure that that financial area is strong. Okie dokie. Now let's see what Aries, bless their wee hearts, have to offer today. Oh dear. Yep, battling through. Look, everything need not be a struggle. Yes, there are some underlying issues around you. Yes, there are some deep emotional stuff to be dealt with. But it needn't be an issue. It's like, don't build a molehill into a mountain. It's like if someone else wants to build their mountains, well, let them. But it's like, don't buy into other people's stuff right now. You've got enough things of your own to deal with. It's like, so it's about backing off and looking at a clear picture. It's about reality. It's about stepping back and becoming that little bit detached from a situation so that you can see it more clearly. You know, sometimes when you're right in the middle of it, or you can hit the panic buttons, oh my God, well, it's like row yourself through to the still waters, because they're there. The security and the safety is there. You just have to be still enough to find it, okay? What comes after Aries? Pisces. Pisces, it's about friendship. It's about friendship and communication and being clear in what you want. You know, sometimes a friendship doesn't go to the next step because there's absolutely no clarity on both parts. Both sitting back on, oh God, you know, what if, but I don't want to wreck the friendship. You know, a lot of potentially fantastic relationships have ended up as friendships simply because one or the other or both have not had that courage to grasp and to move forward with it, and that trust in the friendship that, look, okay, I can make a net or a fool of myself and it's not going to wreck the thing. You're still going to have the friendship. It's about balancing, but it's about trusting your heart. But look, this is a time to move forward if you need to, okay? Okay, let's see what our Taurans have to offer. Taurus, you're still struggling. You're still battling on. It's still one foot in front of the other, darling. And yeah, it's okay, because you're making it. You're getting there. You know, sometimes things are simply a struggle, and you simply just got to go one day after the other. You simply got to get through things. But it's like, it doesn't have to be a battle. like every single thing doesn't have to be a fight, hun. It's like one step at a time. Focus on one thing and do that, and then move to the next. You're looking at this huge big scenario in front of you and plenty of what ifs and oh my god, and it's like, hey, slowly, let's have a look at what we can do to break this down, to do it step by step. Basically, you've only got the now, so work with what you can do now. Take care of the little things, and then the big things will fall into place. It's about just doing what you can and not putting too much of an overload on yourself at this time. Your emotions are a little bit tender and a little bit frayed, so you need to be a little bit of TLC with yourself, Don't stress it, hun. Okay, let's have a look. Gemini. Oh my god. Oh, Gem, you better shut your gob today, darlings. This is when the heavens could open and the tower could fall and everything around it could come crashing down. But, sometimes this is a good thing. Yeah, I know you're going to go, what the hell? Yeah, well, sometimes it is a good thing, because once everything's out in the open, the air's clear, And sometimes that's what needs to happen. You need to bring things out in the open. You need to state your case. And okay, if the earth shakes or things rumble, then so be it. I'm not saying be hurtful or harmful to anyone. That's not a good way to go. But if sometimes you've got to rock the boat to get things through and to get the balance happening, you can't just sit back and think, yeah, this is going to be fine. Someone else is going to do it. Someone else ain't going to do it. And that's the sad thing. You're stuck. So you better get off your butt and do it, hun. But remember one thing here. The least said, the soonest mended. Try not to bite back in anger. Try not to spit words that are going to be venomous or hurtful. Then you've only got to deal with the situation, not the fallout from the situation, okay? Cancer. Cancer too is about friendships. It's about understanding what friendship is, and it's about, I guess, being grateful and thankful for what's around you right now, Cancer. You guys have been through a lot lately, but you've also, many Cancerians have got massive support groups, massive backup. And this is because, the Cancerians are the nurturers. They're that nesting type. So what's around you now is, it is friendship, it is support, it is joy, but it's like for you to have a look at where everything is coming from. And sometimes support and understanding comes from people who can be smothering. So this is a time to have a look at, is it support love? Is it smother love? And are you smother loving? Are you holding someone back from being the best they can because of your fears of, oh, maybe this will happen and maybe that will happen? Sometimes you've got to let go of your fears. No, most times you've got to let go of your fears for others, because that's their journey. And I know Cancerians need to nurture, need to bring that, keep them safe, keep them wrapped up in cotton wool. Hun, let go of the cotton wool. If they fall over, they'll pick themselves up and they'll be stronger for it. Their lesson learned, your lesson is to allow them. Okay? Remember, baby starts to walk, you desperately want to grab at every step. But if you do, that baby's never going to walk. That's what you must do with the people around you now. Let them walk. Let them fall, let them crawl, let them do what they have to do to grow. Okay? Now, Leos. Leo, the world is your oyster. And this is a fantastic thing, but it can also be a very hurtful thing, because moving forward into a new step and a new direction in your world means you need to let go of the old. And letting go of the old can be very, very painful. It can be hurtful. But you need to understand that All things end, so all things begin. This is a cycle, and it's a cycle that you're in at the moment. But there's a whole world out there, and everything's waiting for you. Everything's reaching out so that you can move forward in joy and in happiness. It's all sitting waiting for you to take. But yeah, there's a little hurt first. Take care, babe.